back, everyone, to another episode of Innovation Alley. We're your hosts. I'm TowelManPurple,
I'm Bjorn.
and today we're going to go over two different Amber Emerald lists straight from Ink Thieves directly. TowelManPurple and Bjorn. But before we get into it, as always, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure you do so down below to stay up to date on all the content.
Which is 2 Innovation Alley episodes every week.
Not one, but two. All right? Now, to kick us off, I'm going to start with Lemon Lime, all gas, no brakes. So, this deck here is strictly vroom vroom. We are racing, but we don't need a speedway or a race car to do so. So,
It's a little bit crazy.
yeah, let me elaborate. We have 4 Daisy Duck, 4 Curse Merfolk, 4 Fred, 4 Zazu. Now, Zazu is an odd one. It's a 2-1 for 1, inkable, and while this character is at a location, it gets +1 lore pip, so it'll be able to quest for 2.
Oh, wow. Did TowelManPurple make a location deck? Who could have thunk it?
Never. Now, Fred, one that we don't really speak about very much, but is a 1-cost, 1-1, inkable. But whenever this character is challenged, you gain 2 lore.
So he basically quests for 3.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. Yeah. And if they never take him out, then okay, well, you're just gonna get 1 lore every single turn for the rest of the game then. So
yeah, it's called a green spellbook.
Yep.
Now, we also have 4 Lilo. Graveyard Lilo, of course, the 2-drop.
Yeah,
So-
she comes back from the discard pile, which is pretty good.
Yep. Quest for 2, and, it just can come back, so it's great. 4 Piglet. Now, Piglet can quest for 3 in most cases.
You just can't go fast without a piglet.
Yes. He's a speedster. We have 4 Bonsai. A 3-2, the quest for 2. It is uninkable, but it's just very well statted.
Yep.
We also have 4 Flynn Rider. Going back to set 1 with it. 2 cost, 1-2, 2 quester. And just like Curse Merfolk, whenever this character is challenged, the challenging player chooses and discards a card.
Got a lot of discard there, huh?
We're trying. We also threw in 4 Prince John. Uninkable 3 cost, 1-2, ward, quest for 2, and whenever opponent discards a card, you may draw a card for each card discarded that way.
Yeah.
And then to top off the characters, we also have 4 copies of Prince Philip, a 3-2 that quest for 2. It is inkable, and it also has ward.
Yeah, ward's good.
Ward is really good. Tries to get you over that little hump against all the decks that play their heavy removal. Now, we also have 20 locations. I think Bjorn may have teased or trailered that a moment ago, but we'll get on with it.
I don't think it was, the Sasu kind of gave it away, right?
I guess. Now, one thing to keep in mind before I go over these locations is just take a look at this number on each and every single one of them, on how much it costs to put your character there. Each one of them allows your character to move there for the cost of 1. Okay? We have 4 Neverland. It's just a vanilla 1-4, lures for 1, and it costs 1 ink. Same thing with DeVille Manor. They are essentially the same card with a different name and a different color identity. Then we also have 4 Hidden Cove. 1-6, cost 1, and while characters are there, they get +1 attack and +1 strength. Strength and willpower. All right. Then we also have 4 Rapunzel's Tower. Now this one costs 2, but when characters are here, they get +3 willpower.
Which is pretty good.
It does help against steel decks specifically, right? And then we also have 4 copies of Perilous Maze, which is a 3-cost, 8 willpower, lures for 1. Whenever a character is challenged while here, each opponent chooses and discards a card.
So every character is now a Curse Merfolk.
Why, yes, exactly. As it should be. We want to tear away your resources as we wreak havoc in the board, right? That's what we're doing.
Yeah, the Prince John will be really happy about that.
Yes, he will. And so will your hand. So there you have it. Lemon Lime, all gas, no brakes, straightforward, 60 cards, 15 separate cards, 4 copies of each, cookie cutter. It's there, ready to go.
Oh yeah,
Now,
awesome.
yours is not necessarily an all gas, no brakes, but it does have some nice things to go with it that we are not accustomed to seeing. So, how about you take us
Yeah.
away with that?
Well, this is an alien deck
Yes, it is.
because we have alien synergy now. It exists. It is a thing. You know. Uh, for the 1-drops, we just got Pluto and Stitch. You know, Stitch is an alien, and Pluto simply helps us play the other cards.
Yeah,
And
Pluto
then the
ramps.
star of the deck, here on 2, Grand Councilwoman. You know, from the Lilo and Stitch movie. Whenever this character quests, your other alien characters get +1 lore this turn, which means that pretty much our entire deck, every character almost, gets +1 lore. So you're just gonna quest for 1,000,000, you know? Absolutely insane. Because we have a
Imagine if
lot of cheap
Lumiere
aliens.
said that.
Here.
That would be
So
nuts.
instead of +1 strength, you have +1 lore, yeah.
Sick. Oh, man.
Uh, Yeah, then we got, the other Stitch, the 2-cost vanilla Stitch is because, guess why we have a bunch of Stitches? We gotta be shifting him. Spoiler alert. Morph, because, shifting is fun and it's an alien. We got the green Stitch, which,
I
again,
love
helps us
this one.
shift. And also, yeah, the ability is super good, If you have a bunch of ink left over, you can just pay that and give him like 1,000,000 power and then just blam! Take out your opponent's McDuck Manor or whatever you want.
Yep.
We got Scroop. Scroop is an alien. He's from
Definitely fits the description.
Treasure Planet, I believe, and he's, evasive and quest for 2. And when you play this character, you may pay 3 ink to banish chosen damaged characters. So, if you can play for 3 as a quester, or you can play him for 6 and actually have something be removed. Take that, Madame Medusa. You ain't got nothing on Scroop. Yeah, the Mulan. I'm going to talk more about Mulan in a bit. We got the Rapunzel here just because, she heals. If you don't have Rapunzel, she's an expensive card. You can probably put something else here. It's just that, she draws cards, so
she's a staple.
Yeah, but then this Stitch here, the Pirate Stitch. This is where now we're talking, Shift 3, so you can shift from the other Stitches or the Morph. When you play this character, if you use Shift to play him, which again is pretty easy in this deck, you may put an action card from your discard on the top of your deck.
Okay.
And now let's go back to this Milan. What does she say? Whenever this character quests, you may reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a song card, you may play it for free.
Okay. Okay. Synergy. I see you.
Yeah. I know, also she has shift too, so if you don't, you can surprise shift her in on Morph.
Yeah, for sure.
Always a thing. And we got on 5, we got Jumba Jukiba. I just think he's a nice big, 4/5 quest for 2. He's an alien also, nice to have, just a big character in case we need it. And then of course, Rockstar Stitch. How could we not have Rockstar Stitch? Shift 4, we have 1,000,000 Stitches, so that's easy. Quest for 3, which is awesome. And whenever you play a character with cost 2 or less, you may exert them to draw a card.
The pride and joy of the deck.
We got a lot of those. We got like 8 1-drops and 16 2-drops. So, a very good chunk of our deck is going to be able to use this ability and just draw us a bunch of cards.
There are 20 shift targets for that Rockstar, by the way.
Yeah, there sure is. And to note, this Pluto is not random. The Pluto in the beginning, he makes you be able to shift this Rockstar not on turn 4, but on turn 3 instead. You
Right.
know, you play Pluto on 1, and on turn 2 you play, you know, the Morph or one of the Stitches, and then on turn 3 you got yourself a Rockstar.
Yep, sure do.
Absolutely.
And to round us off,
The songs, of course, to synergize with the Pirate Stitch and Mulan. We have You're Welcome. We don't talk about Bruno, which are both like removal. And then Look at This Family, which surges up 2 of your characters. They are all, you know, great if you sing them for free because they're all kind of expensive, but they're
Right.
also all able to be sung normally, right? Like if you
Yes.
don't have this Mulan, you know, You're Welcome. A lot of things can sing for 4, and you know the Rockstar Stitch or Jumba Jukiba can sing. We don't talk about Bruno for 5. And Look at This Family is a sing together song, so you know you can just use your whiteboard to sing it. But of course, they're more fun when you get to play them for free with the Stitch Pirate plus Mulan combo, and that's about it. That you know, that's the deck. It's very fun. You should try it out. You know, tell us in the comments below if you try out our decks and what you thought about them.
Yeah, we respond to each and every comment. We make these videos especially for the Lorcana community. We
For
appreciate
you.
each and every one of you. Also, just to round the deck out, it is also a cookie cutter deck where it is 15
Yep,
cards with 4 copies of each.
exactly.
So
It's just very
maximize
smooth.
consistency. Yep.
Nothing weird.
Well, that'll wrap us up here. And once again, if you haven't done so, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below to help us out because we enjoy helping you. So thanks for tuning in for this one, and we'll see you on the next one.